channel. Videos. Where the hell is this streaming? It's streaming, but I don't know where it's going. This is YouTube. YouTube Studio. Live. There it is. Video is live. Sorry, this is the first time I'm using Facebook Live. Just gonna copy the link to my phone, which is copy the link Facebook, and then post that. One sec. Fuck, this laptop's slow. This laptop's slow. One sec. I'm gonna copy that link. No. Copy the link. Oh, whatever. Okay, good. Okay, first time playing Dreams. So, I don't know if any of you are on my Facebook watching the stuff that I've been posting the last, I don't know, last few weeks, but Dreams is the new PlayStation game that came out yesterday. That is, hey, two Zesty boys are in. Dreams came out yesterday, and it's basically, think. So, yeah, Dreams came out yesterday, and basically it's a game making software. So think Unity or Unreal Tournament, or it's like the Switch has Mario Maker, PC has Unity, Unreal, whatever game development, RPG Maker. Someone made like a SpongeBob SquarePants game. This is basically like Gmod for PlayStation. So oh yeah, okay, Nick cannot watch, but I'll show him after. Yeah, so I don't know, I've seen Dead Space was already remade in this game, Wipeout, Final Fantasy 7. But yeah. Hey Alex. And then yeah, I'm testing this for the first time, so now I'm choosing a control scheme. I'm gonna use wireless controller, motion. I don't have the stick, so I'm just gonna use the default wireless controller sculpting. And I am currently not in my old setup. I hope the mic is okay. I'm currently in my temporary bedroom.
In the beginning.
But yeah, hi Alex.
Nothing.
And Greg and Chris. Oh, no worries if you can't stay.
No
I'm just like glad that you guys can join for like a minute. This will be recorded anyway, so you could always check it out after.
Then.
But you will like this game. This is like Minecraft, basically. Minecraft.
A speck.
But everything.
An idea.
Minecraft with coding.
The idea could be anything. It could be everything. Light. Color.
Let's see this.
Shapes.
Okay, by the end of the night, I will have to have my own video.
And most exciting of all, life. Everyone can conduct this power. Everyone has
Dreams.
An imp.
An imp.
Imps
Okay,
are the
Harry Potter.
key to the power of the Dreamiverse. The Dreamiverse teems with their energy, waiting for you to choose your very own.
Oh, shit.
Which one is yours?
I'm planning to make a game about underwater, so I don't know if I want to choose the blue guy. Green. I like the pink guy. It's cute. Is that everybody? Pink or yellow? Hey Greg. I'm gonna go with the pink.
Yes! That one belongs to you.
Oh, okay, that's the control, see?
Now to see what your imp can do. Press and hold the options button, and your imp will snap to the center of the screen.
So it's kind of like VR. If I press option, it snaps to the middle. Oh, never mind. Press and hold.
Yes!
There you go.
Great! your imp responds to the smallest movements of your wireless controller. That's because it's attached to the controller's motion sensor. You only need to move the controller a teeny tiny amount to get your imp to respond. Go on, move your imp around a bit.
Okay.
Think of the light bar on the front of the controller as a flashlight beam conducting your imp.
It's the prettiest imp. It's not like the imp from Doom.
You see that little cluster of creativity? Move the pointy part of your imp to touch it.
Move the pointy part of your imp.
That's it. Now, collect those two clusters at the top and bottom. See how that feels. Yes, magnificent. You can also nudge the imp against the edge of the screen to recalibrate it. Anytime your imp gets unruly, press and hold the options button to recenter it. Now, let's play with the Dreamiverse. See if you can catch all those dancing shapes. Unleash those colors and sounds.
Okay, easy enough. So this is a tutorial still for people who just joined. This is a video game making game, so I'm gonna try to make a game based on...
You're a natural.
I don't know, you guys can suggest what I want to make. I originally want to make a corpse retrieval game.
Wow!
Not
It's a symphony.
By the time the tutorial is done, I probably...
See how your imp can affect everything it touches. Wandering, soaring and leaping. Playing through the wilds of your imagination. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're a dream surfer. You're...
Uh-oh.
Oh no. You found the wall of doubt. Don't worry, everyone doubts themselves in the beginning. See that loose brick? Try using the pointy tip of your imp to grab hold of it.
The wall of doubt.
That's it. Pull that wall down. Look at that brick. Who does it think it is? Get rid of it!
I like the sound, the way it echoes in my head.
Your idea's getting away. Chase it down.
Yeah, Alex, I think you will really like this game. It's only $50 instead of the usual 80. Also, my controller's off. Right. Reset. Grab. No. Where your prison escape by tapping your screen. Yeah. Oh, let's hope the sculpting
It
controls
should be
is
in
good.
here somewhere. Oh, more barriers. Cast them aside. There it is. Come on, Dreamer. Keep up. Dark. The only source of energy is you. What can you do?
I grab the light bulb. Yay.
1, 2, 3. Dream.
We have light. A good start. If only we had a way of exploring this place.
Get the pencil. Oh.
Now we're really getting somewhere.
Hey! Please. Get the pencil. Let's go.
There must be some way to get up there.
Switch to the... Oh.
Great work. We're so close.
Hello, whoever's the fifth person watching.
Look at that seedling. The Dreamiverse loves to help things grow.
Circle. Oh, if you press circle, the imp comes out, and I can grab it.
That's it. Amazing what a little nurturing can do. Almost there.
I need to post this. Oh, it's not me doing this.
We're here at last.
The dream is
Dreams, your vast, vibrant, sublime universe of possibilities. Let's start dreaming.
Welcome to Dream Streaming, where we're gonna make this spiritual successor to Death Stranding. So this game has a campaign
My home space.
besides its own.
I like to decorate it with fantastical creations from my journeys through the Dreamiverse. My little cone friend here is happy to help you wander around. Ready to dream? Head over to the glowing orb to open the main menu.
Oh, I need to go.
Where will you begin? Choose dream surfing to start playing, or choose dream shaping if you want to start creating.
So we can download and play, I think, or just shape. We'll play one quick thing. Surfing.
Ah, dream surfing. Here we can explore the wilds of the Dreamiverse, slipping and sliding through the strangest and most wonderful ideas and creations. Lose yourself in the kaleidoscope of games, animations, music videos, and all sorts of worlds and experiences made by dreamers just like you. Dream surfing is a never-ending, ever-changing stream of dreamers'
I
imaginations.
just saw your comment that says Berlin.
Let's try it out.
Also, I did not.
Welcome to Dream Surfing. Explore all that the Dreamiverse has to offer, organized into playlists to help you find what you like.
So, I did not realize I connected the Ethernet, and I still might be streaming using Wi-Fi. But if it's not lagging, then I won't bother changing it. Art's Dream is the campaign, the built-in campaign that that is made by them. It is the story mode. 20,000 likes, 800 people playing. Okay, so if it's not lagging, then so right now this is dreams made by the people who Media Molecule, Trending. It's already so much. Open world survival RPG. I'm gonna look at all these games. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search and type the game that I need to see, which is SpongeBob. There it is. There it is. How do you play? How do you play? So I looked up SpongeBob and this is not a game, this is just a short film. Is this illegal? So that's not a game. So they gain 100 XP for doing that. So that one is just a short. And then now I'm gonna search for the Final Fantasy one. Oh, Final Fantasy 7. There's so many, look. There's 100 likes on this already. Oh, someone even made the music in the game. Good. Yeah, that SpongeBob was pretty scary. Okay, maybe one more and then I'll start making my own stuff. Because I think so far there's no way to import. You can only create or grab other people's models and then edit them. And the nice thing is, if for example I make a bunch of weapons, you make a bunch of plants, another guy makes a bunch of whatever, like enemy designs. If I download those enemy designs that are set to public, and I download your look at this, and then I download your vehicle designs, at the end of my games, you will be shown in the credits as vehicle designer, weapons designer. It will show who made what. Drop off the street. Oh, is that the end of the level? Yeah, it's nice, but like you can still do like you could do all of it on your own if you really want to not be. Why's the level ending? Yeah, if you really don't want to where's the most popular ones? Oh, PT. Oh, it's cool that you can upload versions because that means you can have a model in progress, and then it builds momentum, builds popularity, and then you can update it. I don't know if you know this, Alex, but PT is like a very popular PS4 game, but it got cancelled. Silent Hill. Kojimbus. Very cool. Oh my god! Oh, this is creepy. Oh, this was made in game. I mean, it's very choppy. Whoa.
On a Sunday afternoon.
They're using the official audio.
The
That
day
is
of the
not
crime,
good.
the father went to the trunk of his car, retrieved the rifle, and shot his wife as she was cleaning up the kitchen after lunch. When his 10-year-old son came to investigate the commotion, the father shot him too. His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in...
Okay, I'm following this.
chest from point-blank range. The mother, who he shot in the stomach, was pregnant at the time.
How do I follow that user? Follow that creation. Report. No, we're not reporting anything. So that's the dream surfing. There's still the main campaign, but I'm not gonna watch that.
Your first creation will be your home space. But before that, I need to teach you the basics of moving around.
Okay.
My imp can help you with that. It's got some quests for you. Go over and say hello.
What's this?
Aha! That's a quest. Complete the first batch of imp quests to begin your dream-shaping journey. Finishing them will earn you your very own home space.
Okay.
Onwards with the first quest. You need to know how to look around, so let's start there.
Oh, so this is still the camera. Right stick camera.
Wonderful!
Right stick camera.
Now let's see about moving around.
Yeah, to people who are watching, I am doing the tutorial so I can do this game properly. Oh, so basically, I am in first person. I walk and I fly and I look around. Oh yeah, so I am flying myself, but my imp is on its own control. It's a little bit confusing.
Fantastic!
My sticks are myself. My imp is my imp.
Sometimes you'll want to move while looking in one direction, otherwise known as strafing.
L1 is camera lock. Oops, okay, never mind.
Sometimes you'll want to move while looking in one direction, otherwise known as strafing. Great job! Now to get up close and personal with objects, you can use grab cam zoom.
Oh, never mind. Okay, grab. Grab.
Excellent!
I don't know what to use that for.
Time to give grab cam pivot a whirl. This helps you examine things from all angles. Whoa! Let's really go places. To move.
Hold L1. Aim. L1. This is how
Dreamer, it is with great pleasure I now bestow upon you your very own home space. When you're ready, head through the magic door.
Hey Boris. Okay, fly to the guy, possess it, and then walk. I need to really design this.
Welcome to your home space. Your personal corner of the Dreamiverse, which you can transform in any way you please. Other dreamers can visit your home space to take a peek into your imagination and what makes you tick. It looks a little bare, doesn't it? Let's make it more you. Visit my imp to get started.
Okay. Why is this cone Naruto running? Oh wait, no, we don't need that. Wait, leave. Oh. Okay. What do?
Aha! A new batch of imp quests. Completing these will give you tools to edit your home space and win you prizes you can use to decorate it.
It is like Little
Most
Big
excitingly of all, finishing them will earn you access to dream shaping in the main menu.
Let's do it.
Okay, Dreamer, let's get started. How can we use this block to get that prize bubble?
Wait, what? Oh no, I don't like this. Wait. It won't rotate. Rotate. Oh, hold. Fuck. Why am I sucking at this right now? Possessor. I got confused because the person stopped talking.
Bravo!
Okay, I get
And now there's a prize higher up. How are we going to get the puppet up there?
it. So press. Stand here. Press circle. If you press circle, you imp out. You press square for the build menu. Adjust your view so you're side onto the block and you can see the arrow. Strafe down. Okay. Now I can see the arrow. I grab it. I move you there. Oh wait, I move you there. And let go. And then strafe, circle, exit. And now I possess my cone guy. Come on.
And there's another prize, right where the block was before we moved it. If only there was some way to undo the change we made.
Circle, exit, square for build menu. Left button to undo. Oh, you can just keep undoing. And then possess the phone guy. Okay, that's easy.
There's another prize bubble for you. This one is higher up. If we could rotate that block, it would make a good ramp.
Oh, it's a horrible alignment. They really need to show what axis each controller is, because this is... Straight up. There you go. Hey. Just an alien.
Wonderful.
Yeah, there is a learning curve, but
The next prize bubble is even higher up.
Media Molecule
Maybe
has
we
been...
can make the ramp bigger to reach it.
I mean,
Or
they're
scale
just,
it up,
I guess,
as we
better
say in dream
in
shaping.
tutorial than other games, I think. They did have Little Big Planet to teach us. See, this is what I was thinking Mario Maker 3 would be. Super Mario Maker 3 would be 3D. Okay. Align. Look up. Grab the thing. Scale it. And let go. And then fly to my guy. Yay.
Now, let's discover the secrets of one of the most useful tools in the whole Dreamiverse. Clone. By cloning objects, you can quickly build up large creations and fill your home space for less cost.
Copy paste. So I grab. Lock and grab. Ooh, I gotta get used to this camera. Lock, clone. And good enough.
Now, let's make some room so we can build with all the lovely prizes you've won.
Oh, press circle. You can find the delete tool in the menu. Let's use a shortcut. Hover to the tip of your aim. Reach around, press triangle button to delete. Fly and triangle. Fly, triangle. Fly, triangle. Possess.
Great job. Now, let's dive into the Dreamiverse and transform this space with the treasure from your quests.
Wait, what did you want me to do? Let's search. Search.
Look at all the wonderful things you found. There's lots more where these came from. And look at the things the folks at Media Molecule left for you in stuff. This is where you'll find all the finely crafted, fabulous creations by
stuff.
Media Molecule, the creators of dreams.
Oh, I want to be Kumi. Kumi's cute.
Ooh, that looks fancy. Where's nice for it to go?
Kumi goes here. Move your view to where you want stamp. Yeah, got that. Press square to center. Okay. Try this. Oh, I could use the touchpad to rotate. There you go. Okay, rotate, and you go right there. Move your view to where you're. Okay. Next step. When stamping, remove the margin. Oh, stamp 3 different things. Okay. Oh, it's too much.
Well done, dreamer. Dream shaping is now yours to explore. Simply head to the main menu. This is dream shaping. Here you have the power to manifest anything you can imagine. Anything. Music, a story, a piece of art, a whole game, even something there isn't a word for yet. Create things from scratch, or remix something another dreamer has made using the dream tools. Since you're new, I'd recommend heading to the Dreams Workshop, where my friends, the Dream Crafters, will introduce you to the secrets of creation.
Probably just a bright pink TV.
Welcome to the Dream Shaping menu. Here you can create something brand new, browse for something to remix, or learn some techniques in the Dreams Workshop.
Oh boy. I don't want to... See, there's more tutorials. New element or scene. New dream. New collection. Make an element first before we start to make a whole.
In a moment, you'll be creating and editing your own scenes in edit mode. Scenes are like levels in a game, or scenes in a movie. They're made up of elements. Elements are like props, sets, music, effects, and characters. Anything that you can build inside a scene and save to the Dreamiverse.
Dreamverse.
Scenes are connected together to form dreams. And these dreams can be found when you go dream surfing.
The SpongeBob Nightmares.
Welcome to edit mode.
There's so much.
This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine. Before you go wild with the power of dream shaping, let's just do a very quick imp quest to get you off on the right foot.
Okay. Assembly button, okay. Let's get a stamp. This isn't a game, it's work, yeah. There is a campaign though, but I'm going back to Dreams classes. Catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching, Justin Alien. And I hope you make some cool shit if you also have this game. What do I have to do? Thanks for watching. Quick start collection. Find something. And you are there. Circle. I'll eat you. Okay. Be nice if they put some basic music. Oh no. Okay. Tools, modes, animate. There's an ant. There's already a waifu. Waifu's there now. Nope. Nope. Center. Go in here. And here. And there. Now what? Oh, apparently I cannot add Samus to my scene because Samus is too detailed. What? Did we already reach the limit of this game? Why is Samus too detailed? Okay. Enough. Okay. Wait, how do I? How do I touch the menu? Oh, right. Am I ready to move? Is that minimize? Oh, I have to play. R3 is play. Oh, it's loading before it starts. Use this to run the scene so everything will happen as you design it. Press the button again to pause. You can also start by pressing R3 at any time. Okay. Why am I not... Why am I not my character? Oh, maybe I don't have a character. Search. Characters. Well. Oh, oh shit. Hello. Oh, that's scary. Wee, wee. Is the ugliest level. No crouch. Have a little run about your scene when you're done. Depossess with circle button. My preference. I need a gun. Okay. Okay.
Welcome to edit mode. This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine.
Oh, what kind of? It's just a... Oh, it's not public. I don't need to save this.
So, you want to learn the ropes of dream shaping, but you don't know where the tools are on the shelf, or how to use that intriguing gadget. Or you want to know what that strange contraption over there does. Dream crafters, assist us. Ah, hello architect. Hello engineer.
Hello, Queenie.
Why are we squirrels?
Just a temporary physical form for you. I like it. It's cute.
Well, thank you. It's better than the last one.
Yeah, at least there are no tentacles this time.
Now,
there will
show
be
this
tentacles.
dream shaper how to unleash their creative powers.
Done! Follow me, Dreamer. Oh, it's so exciting that you're here. I have been really looking forward to this.
There's so much to show you. Gameplay, animation, art.
There's no limit to what's
I
possible.
actually want to make the music thing.
Welcome to the Dreams Workshop. Have a browse of the tutorials, masterclasses, and how-to videos we've got here. If you're new to dream shaping, maybe try the Start Dreaming tutorials first. They'll get you up to speed with all the basics of dream shaping.
Okay, 30 seconds. I'm just grab a cookie. So, I don't know if you viewers want me to play the campaign, but it really looks like this is the way to go. This is the real tutorials. I mean, you've seen me create that super shitty level.
I hope you've got your imp under control. I've got some spectacular tricks to show you, and some that are just alright. In this tutorial, you'll master the basic controls you learned in the home space. But this time, you'll have the full freedom of edit mode.
Edit mode.
Use the video player to play through the tutorial steps.
Oh my god. There's a video
Follow the
within the
steps
video
carefully.
within the video.
It's not just about getting to the end, it's the journey that counts. So here we are. This is where the magic happens. Edit mode. The row of buttons you can see is the assembly menu. That's where you'll find all the tools and modes you need to construct your scenes. It can be opened and closed by pressing the square button.
Okay.
You won't need it just yet, so go ahead and close it with square.
Square.
Somewhere in this scene I've hidden a puppet, which we'll need in later tutorials. I've left some clues to help you find it. Use the camera controls you learned in the home space to investigate the island. Here's a quick reminder. Move around the island using the left stick. Push it left and right to move sideways, and up and down to move forwards and backwards.
What am I looking for?
Use the right stick to look around the scene. To move up and down in the scene, just hold L1, then push the left stick up and down. Use the left and right sticks to look around the island. If you go flying off in the wrong direction and lose your bearings, don't worry. Just hover over the mode icon in the corner of the screen. In assembly mode, the icon is a puzzle piece. Here you'll find a camera bookmark that'll take you back to where you started in the scene. Select it with X and you'll be back in familiar territory.
So I can mark.
Can
the
you find
beginning of my
anything
level.
here that looks like a clue? Once you've found the clue, you're ready to move on to the next step.
This one.
press the arrow button on the video to continue.
Okay.
Did you find that clue? It was on the back of one of those shapes.
I don't know.
Looks a bit like a rocket. I do love a cryptic message. Why don't you look around for any rocket-related goings-on? Ah, look over there. On that island in the distance.
Oh, that zoo.
Those shapes look a lot like the ones in the clue. Go on, fly over there and check it out. That island is quite far away, though. A good opportunity to practice using the grab cam. Do you remember how to do that?
Oh, I'm way past that, bro.
To use the grab cam, just hover your imp over an object you want to go to, then hold R1. Your imp will grab onto the object. Now push up on the left stick to zoom forward. The further you push the left stick, the faster you'll move. Once you reach the island, release R1 to stop using the grab cam. Make sure you're looking right at the cylinder and the cone. The grab cam is a powerful tool for navigating scenes. In fact, it's so powerful, you could easily get lost in the scene if you accidentally grabbed the wrong object or zoomed out too far. But you can get back to where you started by using the camera bookmark. Just hover over the mode icon, then select the camera bookmark with X. If you need to rewatch any of the tutorial steps, you can. Use the skip buttons on the video player to move between tutorial steps. There's also a button to rewind 10 seconds if you miss something. Start the next step when you're ready to continue.
Okay.
Think back to the first clue. The cone was on top of the cylinder, right?
I have it.
In edit mode, you interact with everything using your imp, the very tip of your imp's pointy part. See how there's an icon in a circle there? That shows you what tool the imp is using. Right now, it's the arrows icon, which means the imp is using the move tool. That's the default tool in edit mode, because editing a scene means moving things around a lot. Let's see the imp in action. First, grab the cone. Hover over it with your imp and hold R2.
Done that.
Now your imp has the cone, use the controller's motion sensor function to move it around. Try to put it on top of the cylinder, just like in the clue. Use the left stick to move the cone backwards and forwards. Objects in scenes can intersect and overlap, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Get it roughly into place, and I'll show you how to refine it later. If the video player gets in your way, grab and move it with your imp using R2. You can even minimize the video and play along with audio only. Or maximize it to watch in Instructions View.
Whoa.
In Instructions View, you also get a step-by-step guide for the video. When you've got the cone in place, you're ready for the next step.
Oh man, I was 2 steps ahead.
Now, that looks pretty good, at least from this angle. Creating scenes in 3-dimensional space means that you should always look at your creations from different angles. The easiest way to do that is with the grab cam. Instead of moving the objects you grab cam moves your point of view around them. Try it out on the cone.
How?
Hover over it, then press and hold R1.
Oh.
Pushing the left and right sticks moves your point of view around the cone. Easy. Now that you can get a proper look at it, check that the cone is on straight. Unlike mine. Let go of R1 to stop using the grab cam. And use R2 to make any adjustments you need. Here's a little secret called nudge. If you don't press R2 all the way down, but just hold it lightly, you can move the cone slowly, giving you finer control. If you need a reminder of the controls at any time, select the mode icon in the corner of the screen. This menu shows you the mode you're in, the tool you're using, and a list of controls. Select the button again to hide the controls.
Oh, there's just R1 without even...
Once you're happy the cone is straight, you can move on to the next step.
Yeah, it was 3 steps ahead.
Hey, look at that. Another clue. It's a molecule. I know because I put it there. Just play along with me. Why don't you look around with the right stick and see if you can find another molecule?
Right there. Go in there and fly.
There's one. Over there by that island. You're hot on the trail. But before you go zooming over there with the grab cam, there's an even faster way to zip around scenes.
Oh.
Hover your imp over that orange cube in the distance. Now hold L1 and then press R1, the grab cam button. You don't have to hold it or use the stick this time. See? Told you it was quicker. L1 is a very special button. You know the way that on a computer keyboard, holding down Shift changes what some keys do? Well, in Dreams, holding down L1 changes what the other buttons do. For example, holding L1 while using the left stick makes you go up and down instead of forwards and backwards. That's not all it can do though. You'll learn lots of L1 shortcuts as you play through the tutorials. Now that you know how to move around quickly, see if you can find the next clue somewhere on this island. Remember to use the grab cam to look around the whole island. Once you've found the clue, you can move on. Did you find the next clue? It was on the back of the orange cube.
No.
What on earth could it mean? If I had eyes, I would wink at you right now. I can't see any other green trash cans around. Unless... Of course. The trash can is the icon for the delete tool. I'm so devious. That must mean you need to delete the orange cube.
Okay.
Here's a reminder of how to delete things in edit mode. Hover your imp over the cube, then press the triangle button.
Okay.
And it's gone. These tools are powerful. Delete the orange sphere next. If you change your mind or delete the wrong thing, you can press undo, which is the left directional button.
Okay.
And if you want to redo, just press the right directional button. You can undo and redo pretty much anything, not just deletions. Oh look, there was a clue hidden in the cube. An arrow. Perhaps there's another one like it nearby. Look around with the right stick and see if you can spot it. Once you've found it, you can move on to the next step. That was my final clue telling you where to go. The island right above us. I know you're an expert in moving around with the left and right stick now, but let's practice strafing up and down with the left stick. Remember, holding L1 modifies what the buttons do, like shift on a computer keyboard. Normally, the left stick moves you backwards and forwards in the direction you're facing.
Okay, I know this.
But if you hold L1 at the same time, the left stick will make you move. Now hold L1. Right. Here's the puppet I reserved for you. Let's call her Connie, 'cause she looks like a cone. We need to help Connie walk through the door to complete this tutorial. To do that, we're gonna have to switch over to play mode. Remember, right now you're in edit mode. This is where you create and edit your scenes. In play mode, you can experience the scene just like a player would if they found it in the Dreamiverse. You can't make any changes in play mode, but you can take control of characters and try out what you've made.
Okay.
Switch over to play mode now. Just press the options button on your controller.
Play mode.
Hover over the controller icon with your imp, then press X to select it.
Oh, that's confusing.
To control a puppet in a scene, you first need to possess it with R2. Try that now.
Naruto run.
She's full of beans, isn't she? I picked her just for you. Walk her around a bit, then take her through the door to finish this tutorial.
Oh no.
Oh, looks like the door's too high. There's more to Connie than meets the eye, though. She might be able to reach it if you make her jump by pressing X. Oops. I remember now. I always forget to put the steps in. Better head back into edit mode. To switch back to edit mode, just press options again. Then select the pencil icon. Did you see those stairs on the island below us? Those might come in handy now, so strafe down to them with L1 and the left stick. If you've deleted the stairs, you can use undo by pressing the left directional button. Just keep pressing it until the stairs come back. Okay, press and hold R2 to grab them. Now without letting go, hold L1 and use the left stick to strafe back up to Connie. Place the stairs in front of the door and let go of R2. There, that should do it. It's back to play mode now. Remember, press options, then select the controller icon with X. You'll be switching back and forth between edit and play mode a lot when you're creating your own scenes. It's a great way to test out your scenes, making sure they look and work just how you want them to. Okay, I think we can get Connie to the next lesson now. All we need to do is walk her through the door. Possess Connie with R2, then climb up the stairs.
Wait, how do you... No, options. Play.
What are you waiting for? Get in there.
Hard. But, okay.
Now you've got the hang of moving things around in edit mode, it's time to master manipulating objects. Just as well, because Connie's friend Cuthbert fell asleep in the Dreamiverse and got stranded. Yes, he's a cube with legs. Connie didn't choose her friends. I did. So, we need to fix these platforms if she's gonna reach the flag and get to Cuthbert. Before we start, you can switch to play mode to see how a player would experience this scene. You'll always need to test things out in play mode while dream shaping, so... It's a good habit to get into.
Play mode.
Press the Options button, then select Play Mode with X. Its icon looks like a controller. Once you're in Play Mode, take control of Connie with R2, and we'll see how far she can go. Start by jumping over to the first platform.
I get it.
Oh dear. Looks like it's too far for Connie. Move that first platform closer. To do that, head back into Edit Mode. So, open the Options menu and select the button with the pencil icon. Once you're in Edit Mode, move on to the next step.
Damn it.
We have to do something about these platforms if Connie's gonna reach the other side. First, let's get a good look at them. Move your view side on to Connie and the first pink platform. Don't forget, you can hold L1 while using the left stick to strafe up and down. See the dotted outlines? That's where the platforms should be. So let's put them in place with the Move tool. The imp has this equipped by default. To move things, hover the tip of your imp over them and press and hold R2. Move it where you want it and release R2. Try it now with the first movable platform. Grab it with R2, slide it over so it lines up with the pink outlines, and release R2. You can get a slower, more precise movement using
I'm here too soon.
nudge. To nudge an object, just hold R2 softly. The imp will go all stretchy, allowing you to move the object with more precision. Use the left stick to move the platform backwards, forwards, left and right. And if you need to try again, just undo your action by pressing the left directional button. Now that the first
Oh my god. We've done that. We've done that.
Now,
We've done that.
hurrah! Connie and Cuthbert have been reunited. But now they need to find a way out before Cuthbert falls asleep again. So let's learn how to find a door in the Dreamiverse. Go to the Assembly menu, which is the row of buttons at the top of the screen. The Assembly menu disappears when you're busy working on a scene, to make sure it doesn't get in the way. So if you can't see it, just press square to open it.
Door.
Here you'll find all the assembly tools, modes, and gadgets. If you ever wonder what a button does, just hover over it for a few seconds to see more info. This menu is also where the search button lives. It's the one with the magnifying glass. Select it now with X. The search button takes you to the Dreamiverse, where you'll find all the things created by dreamers from around the world. But for this tutorial, I've made a collection of elements for you to use in this scene. Let's see if we can find a door in the Start Dreaming collection. Select it with X. Have a look around. What elements do we have here in the collection?
Let's go.
Ah, there it is. A door. Select it with X now. You should Now you know how to grab, rotate, and scale objects. It's time I showed you how to clone things. Cuthbert has managed to get himself stuck again.
Damn it, Cuthbert.
Luckily, I've set up this scene so that we can use the clone tool to rescue him. With this tool, you can make exact copies of anything in the scene. This makes it one of the most useful tools in a Dreamshaper's toolbox. You'll also get a chance to practice with all the other tools that you've learned so far. If we get Connie off this platform, maybe she'll help us out. Let's use the clone tool on this one small block to create a bridge. Remember how we used the L1 button to modify how the grab cam and the left stick work? Well, it can also change how the grab button works. Hover over the floating block with your imp and hold L1. Now grab the block with R2, and remember that if you press it gently, you can move it more slowly, till you're ready to place it in buttons form. Getting Connie to that third platform looks easy enough. There's half a bridge between them, so we can just clone this block to finish it off. Okay. Hold L1 and grab the block with R2 to clone it. Let go of L1 to stop cloning, then place the clone by releasing R2 to complete the bridge. That doesn't look quite right. Might need to try something different here. Why don't we rotate the clone? Hold L2 over it, then push the right stick sideways. Well, it's better, but now they don't match. We should probably undo everything with the left directional button and start again. This time, we'll make the arches match up by flipping the clone. Here's how you flip objects. First, hover over the arch and hold L1. Okay, Connie, we've almost made it to the door. But she needs to go across and up now. Good thing you already know how to make clones, because we're gonna need them.
Oh shit.
So hold L1 and grab the block with R2 to clone it. Now place that clone a little higher than the original, and you know what? There's a better way, so let's undo that with the left directional button.
Damn it.
We're gonna try a new technique called repeat cloning. I bet you can already guess what it does. That's right, it lets you make lots of clones at once.
Okay.
Let's give it a go. Hover over the block again, hold L1 and press and hold R2. Release L1 once you've made the clone.
Okay.
And move the block up and along. Don't put it down yet though. This is where you become a cloning expert. Without letting go of the first clone, press the right directional button to create a second one. And, you guessed it, another press will create a third one. In fact, you can just keep pressing right to create more and more clones in a sequence. And if you make too many, no problem. Just press the left directional button to remove any clones you don't want. As you can see, all the clones are spaced evenly, and you can move the whole sequence by simply moving the clone that's on your imp. If you move the clone up, you can create a staircase. As always, put it down by releasing R2. Once the clones are in place, they won't be in a sequence anymore. You'll have to edit each block individually. See the dotted line around them? That's a selection. When you put repeat clones down, they're always selected automatically. That means you can move them as a group. If you only want to move one block, you can deselect the group by pressing circle.
Oh, look at this.
If you want to find out more, there's a whole tutorial on selecting and grouping objects. Move on to the next step when you're ready.
Very cool. Oh, once you release, it's over. But it's hard because the touchscreen.
Let's get back to the staircase.
The motion controls.
It's looking pretty good, but I have one more thing to show you before you move on.
Handrails.
Let's get rid of all the clones we've made by pressing the left directional button a few times. You'll notice all the repeated clones are undone together. Now hover over the first block, hold L1, then grab it to create a new clone. Remember to release L1 once you've made the clone, otherwise the next bit won't work. This time, move the block where you want the last step of the staircase to be. There, right in front of the door. Don't let go of R2 yet though. Instead, press the left directional button and... look at that. You've created a sequence of clones between your imp and the original block. You can keep pressing left to create more steps, or right to remove them. Once you're happy with your staircase, let go of R2 to place it in the scene.
Oh, that is add in between.
You can create incredible shapes with repeat cloning, so feel free to experiment. How you position the first clone will affect all the repeated clones. Rotating the clones, for example, will let you build ramps and spirals.
Oh, shit.
And if you scale the clone with the up button, you can create a sequence that increases in size. So try different approaches and see what you can come up with. If the path is clear for Connie, switch over to play mode to test the scene. Get Connie to the final platform, then get her to open the door for Cuthbert. If you feel like you've mastered cloning and flipping, walk Connie through the door to complete the tutorial. Good work.
Whoa. Okay. Play. What was this? Look at this ridge. Into the elevator.
Welcome to part 4 of our Start Dreaming tutorials. Ah, I see Cuthbert has managed to get himself in a pickle again. Connie, how do you put up with him? What a spanner.
What a spanner.
But with Connie's help, we can rescue him. This time around, I'll show you how to select and group your creations and how to scope in and out of groups. Luckily, someone left behind a block for us to use. Remember how to repeat clone blocks to create a bridge? Well, let's do that again. Move your view side on to the block and the gap. Hold L1, then grab the block with R2. Move it with the motion sensor function to create a clone. Just like last time, let go of L1 while still holding R2, then press the directional buttons to make more clones.
Okay.
If you rotate the first block a little before you clone it, you can make an arch. Use L2 to make the first block angle up slightly, then make the clone angle down. Press the left directional button to repeat clone, and the clones will line up to make an arch. Amazing, right?
What?
Let's quickly test that in play mode. Looks great. Switch back to edit mode, rewind time, and go to the next step of the tutorial.
Ah, good enough. Hey. Okay. Next.
Now, you probably noticed that all the blocks, the original as well as its clones, were selected automatically after cloning. You can tell when things are selected because they have an animated dashed outline. But after we switched between play and edit modes, everything was deselected. So let's select them again. All you have to do is hover your imp over one of the blocks and press X. There's the outline again. Now do the same to the rest until the whole bridge is selected. Can you see how each block has its own outline, with a double line where they meet?
Okay.
That's because they're still individual elements. You can deselect them one at a time with X, but it's much quicker if you deselect them all at once with circle. Give it a try. There's also a faster way of selecting multiple objects. Just select one as before, but this time keep X held down. Now move your imp to select the others.
Oh, that's what I did.
Better than selecting one at a time, right? So much faster.
Okay.
The great thing about having multiple objects selected is that you can manipulate them as if they were one object. For example, if all the blocks are selected, you can clone the bridge sideways to create a double bridge.
Oh, no.
Plenty of room for Connie to cross it without falling off the edge. Try it in play mode. Once Connie is across the gap, go back to edit mode and move on to the next step.
Hey. Okay.
You know, this bridge would be really useful to help Connie cross to the next platform. Use X to select all the blocks again. If we're going to use this bridge a lot, we can make it into a group. That way, it will behave like a single element, and you won't have to keep selecting all the blocks. Have you noticed the menu at the side of the screen? It appears when you have one or more objects selected. That's the context menu. The options it gives you will depend on the situation you're in. In this case, all the buttons relate to selected objects. Look for the plus sign. That's the icon for the group button. The number next to it tells you how many objects you've selected. You can use this button now to turn all of those blocks into a group. There we go. The bridge is now a single element.
Wait,
you can tell because it has one outline around it instead of one around each block. And if you look over at the context menu, you'll see the group button now says ungroup. Use it if you want to break a group up. But we still need it to help Connie. So let's clone this bridge and place it between the second and third platforms. Just like before, hold L1 and grab the bridge with R2 to clone it. As always, remember to let go of L1.
Shit, now what?
We don't need to test the bridge to see that it's not going to get Connie to the third platform. But don't worry, we'll fix that in the next step when you're ready to move on.
Next.
Our bridge needs a bit of work if it's going to reach the next platform. This is the perfect opportunity to learn a new technique, scoping in.
I'll just bring this to work.
Scoping in means you can jump into a group and edit the contents individually without having to ungroup it first.
Oh, edit
and since you can only edit things inside the group, you don't have to worry about messing up anything outside it. Let's give it a try now. Select the bridge with X if it isn't already selected.
Okay.
Then find the Scope In button near the bottom of the context menu.
Oh.
Notice that it's showing you a shortcut for it, L1 and X.
L1X. Okay.
So hover over the bridge group, hold L1 and press X. Now you're scoped in. We can now edit all the parts as if it wasn't a group.
Fucking wild.
If you want to really focus on just the group, you can hide everything else in the scene.
My god.
Just use the Hide Everything Else button in the context menu. The icon looks like a closed eye. There's also a Scope Out button in the top right corner. This is how you exit groups. Try scoping out now. Select the button with X or use the shortcut, L1 and circle. That's it. Now scope back in again so we can fix the bridge. Just hover over it, hold L1 and press X. I think what Connie needs to reach the next platform is a staircase. So use the Move and Clone tools to create a new one.
What, delete?
Once you've built the staircase, test it out in play mode to make sure Connie can make it across. When you're happy with it, switch back to edit mode, rewind time, and move on to the final step of this tutorial.
Fuck, I fucked up.
Is your staircase working? Fantastic. Now Connie just needs a bit more help to save poor old Cuthbert from his predicament. Luckily, you can clone your staircase group to reach the final platform. Use the clone shortcut L1 and R2 to copy the staircase group to the last platform. Don't forget to let go of L1 once the clone has been created. That's how useful groups are. If you select the group, you'll see a button in the context menu that saves the group as a new element. Saving a group as a new element means you can use it in other scenes, or share it in the Dreamiverse. You can't do that in tutorials, but you can everywhere else. Now that you've mastered selecting and grouping, I'll leave you with a thought to ponder. You can also make a group inside a group.
It's like
With
SketchUp.
that, I'll let you experiment. Once you're happy that you've mastered selecting, grouping and scoping, you have just one thing left to do. Go into play mode and take Connie and Cuthbert to the exit.
Yay. Look at this. Let's go. Yeah, tutorial 4 out of 4 are the basic stuff. So, it's like 6 tutorials now. There's so many. This is the art tutorials, the logic tutorials, the character creation tutorials, animation, audio, physics. Oh. Oh, I want to try the main game now. Oh, the campaign, I mean.
Welcome to Edit Mode. This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I want it. Yes. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Okay, what? Play it. I need a tutorial for this. Yep, I cannot do that without a tutorial. Alright, too hard.
Welcome to Edit Mode. This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine.
This tutorial is all about making music. Music can make your creations come alive, adding emotion and atmosphere. In Dreams, you can compose whole tracks from scratch and even make your own instruments.
I got
But you
bored
don't need
with
to be
3D
a
modeling.
maestro to start making your own music. I'll show you how to create an arrangement using ready-made music clips. So let's begin. To start making music, we need to switch over to sound mode. Right now, you're in assembly mode. If you're ever unsure of what mode you're in, just hover over the icon in the top left corner to see your current mode and tool.
Oh, okay.
Go to
Code,
the assembly
pane,
menu
code,
and open the modes
file,
menu with X.
sound.
The modes menu is where you access all the different creation modes. Each mode has its own set of tools and options. The button for sound mode has a speaker symbol on it.
Okay.
Select it with X. Now you have a new menu at the top of the screen. This is the sound menu. It contains everything you need to make your own music. In the scene, you'll see a timeline gadget. In the next step, I'll show you how to edit it. Music in Dreams is arranged in timelines. This timeline contains a version of the music you heard at the start of this tutorial.
Open it.
To see what's inside it, we need to open its canvas. Hover your imp over the timeline, hold L1 and press X to open it. It's just like scoping into a group. This is the timeline canvas. The canvas exists within scene space, so if you pull down on the left stick, you'll back away from it. Hold the L1 button and use the left stick to move up and down the timeline.
Shit, they all built it.
This is the best way to navigate around timelines, especially when they're big. This piece of music is called Connie's theme. To listen to it, just start time by clicking R3. See how the piece is composed of many music clips. The clips power on and off as the playhead passes over them. Click R3 again to pause time. Each music clip is a collection of notes made by an instrument.
Okay.
You can grab them and move them around with your imp. If you want to delete a music clip, hover over it and press the triangle button. Clips can also be cloned by holding L1 when you grab them. You can extend the timeline by hovering over one of its edges and holding X. The edge glows and an arrow icon appears. You can also extend the bottom if you need space for more clips. Once you've finished listening to the piece, click L3 to rewind time. You can find all sorts of different music by searching the Dreamiverse. To add music to one of your scenes, you could simply stamp a ready-made timeline, like this one. But in this tutorial, you'll learn how to assemble your own track from ready-made music clips. Move on to the next step and we'll get started. So, let's start making music. It's actually a lot easier than you might think. Close the timeline by selecting the cross button in the top right corner. Or hover over it, hold L1 and press circle to close it.
Okay.
Now delete the timeline by hovering over it with your imp and pressing triangle. Let's add a new music timeline to the scene. Press square to open the sound menu. Select the music timeline button in the menu, then stamp one in the scene with R2 or X.
Now what?
Press circle to unequip the timeline gadget from your imp. Open up the timeline canvas with L1 and X. This timeline is empty, ready to be filled with music. The columns on the timeline represent musical bars. This timeline is 8 bars long. We'll need more space than that, so hover over the right edge and grab it with X. Extend the timeline to 16 bars.
Oh yeah, I was doing 16.
Now, let's add a music clip to the timeline.
Okay.
Press square to open the sound menu.
Mixer,
Find the search button
channel,
and select it with X. Its
voice.
icon is the magnifying glass.
I want to record my own.
When you search in sound mode, there are 4 options for finding different sounds.
Instrument.
Select Search
sound
Music
effects,
Clips with X.
Effect fields. Music clips.
This is the Dreamiverse. Here you can find music made by other dream shapers. Well, usually you can, but for this tutorial, I've made a collection of elements for you to use. That's what this cluster is. Select it with X to open it. It contains a selection of music clips which you can use to build your own arrangements.
Ooh, yes.
Use the right stick to zoom in and out and the left stick to move around. I've grouped the clips into different categories. Let's start with a basic melody. That's this group of clips.
Oops.
Hover over the clips to hear a preview of how they sound. Find one that you like, then select it with X to equip it to your imp. I'm using the clip Nostalgia Bells.
I want to use something else.
Your imp will now be holding a gadget containing your selected clip. If you hover over the timeline, the gadget should snap to the canvas and reveal the whole clip. Place the clip at the start of the timeline and stamp it with R2 or X. Clips on a timeline will snap to the bars and to other clips. This will help you line them up. Click R3 to listen to the timeline. In the next step, we'll build up the track with some more clips. Click L3 to rewind time. Let's build on the melody by adding some chords. Go to the sound menu and select Search Music Clips again. Over here are some chord clips. Hover over the clips to preview them, then select one with X. I'm going with Suspended Pad, but you can make your own choice. Stamp your clip onto a new row of the timeline and snap it to the start. Click R3 to listen and notice how the clips play together in time. Click L3 to rewind. Now let's add some drums. Go back to the sound menu and select Search Music Clips. Find the drum clips in the collection. A drum beat can really change the feel of a track. I love these samba practice drums. Pick a drum clip you like, then stamp it onto the timeline under the melody and chords. Now click R3 to listen to how it sounds. All the clips in the collection are in the same time and key, so you can mix and match them easily. Click L3 to rewind. In the next step, I'll show you how to edit the length of your clips and how to add fades. When you hover over a clip on the timeline, you'll see dotted lines light up at the start and at the end of the clip. Move closer to the timeline so you can see them properly. These are trim handles. We can use them to change the length of a clip.
Shit, I just did that.
Hover over the handle on the end of the drum clip, then hold R2 to grab it. These clips are loops, so you can extend the clip beyond its original length. All the clips in the collection can be extended in this way. Trim handles are really useful for arranging and remixing. They let you use just a section of a clip without having to edit the music notes inside. On top of the trim handle, you'll see a little colored gizmo. Move in closer to see it properly. This is a fade handle. You can use it to fade the volume of a clip in or out. It works just like the trim handle. Grab the gizmo with R2 and move your imp left or right to create a fade. Try adding a fade out on the chord clip so it drops off gradually. Drag it out further for a longer fade. Now click R3 to run time. Doesn't that sound cool? You may have noticed that the music stops as soon as the playhead reaches the end of the timeline. In the next step, I'll show you how to make your timeline loop. Now click L3 to rewind. To make the track play constantly in the scene, we need to set the timeline to loop. We can do this in the Timeline's Tweak menu. Hover over a blank area of the timeline, hold L1 and press square to open its Tweak menu.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
In here, we can change the timeline settings. Find the playback mode section.
Oh, okay,
There are three options.
Too much music now. I'll come back to that. I think I'll play one level because I've learned how to make basic editing shapes, but I want to play a level. See, people made fridge books.
Now that you've had a peek into the Dreamiverse, there are some new options here in the main menu.
Oh.
You can peruse the community jams or take a look at your profile page. In what's... a nice little spot to show everyone your best self. And a place for your fluffy, impy friend to be. Make yourself comfortable.
Hey. So you've been working on this game too? I'm level 4. Level 4 probably because I did 3 levels of tutorial and 1 half of a music tutorial. Oh, I don't have a personality yet. Customize.
Here's where you come to customize your imp. This is just a small selection. There will be lots more soon.
Oh, I don't want to change. Nope, we're not changing. You're perfect. Actually, we're changing you a little bit. Oh, I can't. I just want to change, like, the eyebrows. Hoping for a trophy. The aura. Say something nice. Dream on. Oh, post. Community jam.
Need a little inspiration? When we need new ideas for the Dreamiverse, we have a jam. We thought you might like to do that too. Every so often, we set a topic we're curious about, and anyone can make and submit a dream on that topic. Or you can just play through the current entries and see which ones you like. When time is up, we'll feature the dreams the community loved the most. Go on, give it a try.
That's a lot of pressure. We have a week. Oh wow, people have been making
This
stuff.
is where you can see all the previous winners of the community jams.
low battery. I charge this.
Switch to this controller.
Where's my guy? Hello. What's new?
Here in What's New, you'll find all the very latest creations, as well as some reminders of things you might have missed.
And time to try the
Presenting
real.
the epic adventure, Art's Dream, created entirely in dreams by Media Molecule.
Entirely.
Okay, great. You're here. Brilliant. Let me tell you a story. Like all great stories, it's got action, laughter, a real mean bad guy.
It's you and McGregor.
And the most important ingredient of all. Music. I'm Art, and I play the double bass. The greatest of all instruments.
The greatest.
You know, I used to think I was the best. The bee's knees.
Damn,
But actually, I was really down in the dumps. And then some. Rock bottom. The baddest
I
of
love the
bad
tutorials
places.
so far. Like, pretty
If it
long,
wasn't
but they're
for
pretty
this
good.
dream,
Like, it looks like it's gonna
I
take
would
like
never have come back.
a while to learn this properly. Like, it's like this, setting up like layouts like that. 'Cause you have to like
The
sequence
dream felt so
cues.
real.
You have to make cutscenes.
But now I can't really remember it all. It's kind of
for
fuzzy.
sure.
Like my helpers. Those fuzzy, fluffy imp things. They made me remember
I'm really
the
hoping
things I didn't want to.
in the future you could attach a steering wheel. I want to make a racing game. Oh, gotta flip the switch. Open the door.
Like Layla. And the band.
Also, you can just I mean, you can make music using the instruments, but if you could just record via the microphone, then you could just play any. Oh, not you.
Our first album with a proper label. We were going to hit the big time. About to play our first major gig at the Cherry Tree before
It is gonna take some time. Yeah.
I left.
It's cool that like when I was grabbing those objects, it was triggering a sound bit for every button press. What would be cool is they make this game, but then they show you on the side how I mean, what kind of elements is working? Like, how does this string animate, and how did that, like, basically making the whole full game a tutorial.
Sometimes you can only really see clearly in your dreams, like a light has come on in your mind. Show 'em what I mean, MP.
Show 'em what I mean, MP. Uh-oh, did I trigger that too quick?
Tone it down. You're drowning out me and the band.
Tone it down? Why don't you all tone it up? I'm the only one trying here. You want it toned down? Fine. I'm gone. That toned down enough for you?
Is he okay?
Oof.
Yeah. Like I said, I was in a bad place. But it wasn't always like that. Layla and me, we were best friends. We've been playing together since we were kids. That's Deepak. Don't remember dreaming about Deepak. He was my little robot that lit up. Well, till his battery died. Now you feel, DB. Dad's briefcase. I was never even allowed to open the boring thing. Francis and Eye Patch Foxy, what are you doing in there?
Oh, I like this.
Oh, me and Layla used to play with them all the time. Francis could smash anything, and Foxy was a super-duper sharpshooter. No way. Lord Sweet, you were the best. Always made me want to play. What happened? Hey, little buddy, where were you going? I remember this place. We could play in here for hours. Our magical fantasy land.
Oh, they even have the ground pound.
Long Swing, where are you? Long Swing, you in there? Here she is. Oh. These things, they were my mum's. Part of her prize collection, which are kind of broke. Long Swing, get back here. You're not supposed to run away from me. Crow.
Are you not?
I don't remember there being a disgusting crow in my dream. Get out, you conniving corvid. Go on, get away. Oh, I hated crows since one of them pecked out Fox's eyeball. Layla and I convinced ourselves that they were all controlled by one giant evil crow called the Thornbeak.
I wish you saw the past 2 hours I was doing
Long swing, get back
tutorials on
here.
how to model. You would have liked it.
Wait, what's going on? Hey, Impy, maybe you should be careful with that thing. Hmm?
Right. I wonder how you make like animation.
No.
Like that. Cut.
Foxy! Francis! Watch out! It's Thornbeak! It's trapped Lancewing! Let her go! Let Lancewing go!
Yeah. More than a movie, you can just make a whole game. I want to make a movie.
Oh, my head.
There's a SpongeBob movie, the first one ever.
I feel like a bird's made a nest in my brain. Oh, this place stinks. I think I'm gonna throw up. Oh, get away from me, you filthy feathered feet. Oh, what is going on? What happened last night?
I like the double bass case that looks like a coffin.
What's that sound? It's beautiful. Layla, here to embarrass me in front of everyone again. I don't need you. I don't need anyone. They can all go and... Hey? That's my dragon.
Yep, this is PS4. This is only on PS4 right now.
Oh, get off me, MP. Just show me where I need to go.
Point and click adventure.
Hey, mouth bro, let me on. My dragon's in there.
Dragon? No dragons here. Only passengers. With tickets.
Chill out, Blue.
I'll have you know I'm a very important part of the transport system, sir.
I simply must ask you to let me on.
Excuse me? I've won Mustache of the Year 7 years in a row. What's your claim to fame?
At least for now, all the
Is there
controls
any
are
way you
very
could be more annoying?
PlayStation. You have the touchpad and the community.
I sympathize with your simple mission. To come on board and ride, but listen. At some point, we all reach rock bottom. A need to ask for that little token. That golden ticket to get on board. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
What's up with you with your long face? It seems to me you're most displeased. Don't be unkind, it's out of place. So clap your hands and slap your knees. I see you want to get on board. I'll cure you of your sad disease. Stop being grumpy, oh my lord, and give me all your tickets.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
There's just one thing I'm looking for. T-I-C-K-E-N-T. Where have you been? You look a mess. I'm sorry, it is mean to tease. And though you're lost, I must digress. Your suit's got holes about the knees. What happened to you, music man? Your hat's all broke, you smell of cheese. Try be happy if you can, and give me all your tickets.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
There's just one thing I'm looking for. T-I-C-K-E-N-T.
I wonder if they could make like online multiplayer.
Tickets, please.
I have no ticket. If I did, I would. Where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, eventually. I think they want to make it like really popular first in PlayStation. Kind of like show people what happens. The problem with porting it to PC is that once you move it to PC, it'll just become like Gmod. People will just mod it, insert their own models, and no one will. What do you call that? No one will model anymore.
Lost
They'll just
property.
import a model,
Or as
and
it's otherwise known,
you lose the art
free
style.
stuff.
Unless the game is designed to where you cannot import, or at least make it hard. Oh. A whoopee cushion.
Not as funny as I remember. Should always keep biscuits in your pocket. Empty. Oh! Teaches me for opening random cans. This is my suitcase. Waste of time. No one's gonna come to that anyway. First instrument I ever played. Reminds me of being a kid.
Yeah, I believe that it's gonna be like PlayStation only, since Little Big Planet was PlayStation only. But then again, they've always said that with a lot of things. Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Death Stranding eventually came. Depends on how well it does, I guess. But if you bring it to PS4, then you're just in competition with every other. I mean, if you bring it to PC, then it's just
Strings.
everyone's already making games.
Never
there,
know
so
when these might come in handy.
no point. Well, there is, but oh.
Oi, you. You know I can buy a ticket. Hey.
Aw, damn. That's never happened. Hey, I know you. You could have been that famous bass player, right?
Well, we could have all been
Oh, is it a
someone.
fixed game? What do you mean a fixed game?
Tell me about it. Funny how life gets away from you, huh?
With other things.
Your dog looks so bored.
That's because she's listening to your voice.
Give me that.
Hey, what are you doing? Give that back.
Yeah.
You fixed it? Thanks.
No, there's no fixed game format. You can
It's perfect.
just do whatever.
Well, don't get too excited.
Won't make you sound any better.
Hey, wait. Take this.
A ticket?
Sure. Take it.
You're just giving this to me. What's the catch?
No catch. You did something nice for me, and I wanted to return the favor.
No.
I don't know what you're asking. What do you mean
Something
fixed
nice.
game format?
Thanks. I guess.
Okay, last area, and then we'll move on.
Here you go, Your Majesty.
You did something nice for me?
Something nice? I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Hard to describe. A weird feeling. A tingle in my heart.
Whoa. AM the robot.
I wanted to just light up.
I know. When I make my own game, I have to do. I was recording music earlier with the PlayStation microphone.
When I was a kid, I used to go on these long car journeys through the city, holding debug and dreaming of seeing my name up in the lights.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about those lights. Everything just became so dark for so long.
Double jump. Oh crap, okay, one more. Double jump, hover. Okay. Shit. Okay, one more.
Just like old times, DB.
What do I have to do? Step on all of them? There you go. Fuck.
I forgot DB could do all of this.
Oh shit. Fuck. Wee. Yeah, this is the official one, but amazing how it's made in.
Go on. Light it up, DB.
Oh, this is so polished. I kind of want to play the garbage one so you can
my
download
dream.
it.
Leave her alone, you feathered freak. We're coming for you, Lancewing.
Oh shit, okay. Well, maybe if when I beat this campaign, I'll unlock more items to find.
Lancewing, what has he done to you?
Yeah, clean sexual justice development in beta. Yeah, nice. How long was the beta out? How much time did you get? Or did you have the beta, or you meant like just watching the beta? Yeah, before. Oh, come on. game that out of all the games, that's the one that
Get away from her, you
create a whole
pigeon
community,
face!
create a whole library and stuff.
We've got you, lads.
No!
We're falling again. Always falling. Away from Layla. Away from the band. Away from my music. I'm never gonna stop falling.
Cool.
Layla. Layla.
I'm here, Rob. What's wrong? What? Oh, just say it.
I'm scared. I'm scared, Layla.
Of what?
What's happening? We're crashing. The train is going to crash. Hey. Hey, you've got to do something.
Don't worry, sir. Just chill out.
We're gonna crash, and you're telling me to chill out?
That's right. Chill out.
Stop saying that! You know, the only way you could be more useless is if you were singing me another song. Oh, no.
Chill out. You need to relax. Sit down. Make yourself a cup of tea. Tea. Imagine you're on a beach. The waves gently lapping at your toes. In the distance, you can see a little bird. It doesn't have a care in the world. Imagine you are that bird. Be that bird. Chill out. You need to relax. Now imagine you're in a forest. A green forest. A nice forest. A squirrel gives you a sandwich. Feel the moss beneath your feet. A hedgehog smiles at you.
Yeah, Matt, like after you watch, maybe like watch how the
Like those animals.
the first hour where I was just doing tutorial.
Nature, or just be. You need to relax.
Yeah, man. If you had a PlayStation, you could just download.
How was that meant to help? I'm more stressed than ever! You stupid hippie!
Well, perhaps your friends can help.
Is the band? Tessa? Herb, Seb, why are they on a train that's about to crash? This is mine from when I was a kid. Used to reread this all the time. Oh, we're running out of time. Hey, Tessa, wake up. Wake up, we're going to crash. It's me. It's me, it's Art, remember? You took me in when me and Layla came to America.
What? Why you got your pants on backwards? How you gonna pee?
Guess Guess I'm gonna have to stop this train. Needs a code to open. That definitely means there's something important inside. The dials are sticky, worryingly. Seb. Seb. Come on, drummer boy. Wake up.
Told me not to look at the case. Why would he put it here if I couldn't look? Weirdo.
Come on, Seb. Do that thing where you make everything about drumming.
The blue guy put it here. Just in case. I guess he's got a case of the blues.
What is wrong with everyone? Herb, come on, piano man. You've always got something to say. Wake up!
I'm just saying that if your brain was gunpowder, you wouldn't be able to blow your nose.
Horns aren't my thing, but this looks like it could come in useful.
Got it. 2 and 3.
All right, Herb. You asked for it.
Huh? What the what? Oh, it's you, Art. What you honking that horn for? You want to give a man a heart attack?
Herb, the train's going to crash.
Where did you run off to anyway? We were about to hit the big time.
I had to find my dragon. You wouldn't understand.
Only thing I understand is that Art is only worried about Art.
Yeah? Well, if I was only worried about me, I wouldn't bother trying to stop this train.
Fine. You could try waking up Seb. But you'll need something loud. Man sleeps deeper than a mermaid's sock drawer.
Good luck with your, whatever you're trying to create.
Did you want me to sing you another song?
Hey, get that bugle boy out of here! Damn! Oh, Art, you got a nerve waking me up before a gig. You know I gotta rest my lungs.
Tessa, how do I stop this train?
Why do you want to stop it?
Because we're going to crash.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Why is
I just want to go have a cup of tea and 9
hungry.
or 10 packets
Still
of biscuits.
streaming on. I'm very hungry.
Instead, I'm stuck on this train.
No one else is gonna be able to stop this train, Art. Only person who's in control is you.
What am I meant to do?
You learn nothing from me, Art. Honestly, it's in one ear, out the butthole with you. Here, use this to wake Seb. He'll help.
Thanks. This should wake him into next week.
Go back.
T-Rex can't play the drums, his arms are too small. Ah! Oh. Hey. Well, this isn't the Triassic. I must have been dreaming. Uh-huh. Hey, which dinosaur do you think would be the best at drums? Well, that question has got nothing to do with the dream I was having.
Hey, what's in that case?
Dunno. That blue bloke just left it. I saw him put in a code, then he gave me a ham sandwich. No cheese, though, but joke's on him, because I always carry my own cheese. You want to see it?
No, I'm okay. I'm lactose intolerant. You still eating all that cheese before sleeping?
Yeah, really helps with the visions and that. There's nothing more inspiring than a cheese sandwich. I bet that blue guy's got one. I think he keeps them under his hat.
The only dinosaur with any kind of rhythm is a velociraptor. But Seb, I need to stop this train. You seen anything that could help?
I don't know if I can help you there. Only weird thing I saw was that blue conductor put this case here and run away laughing and twirling his tash. Oh, it's occurred to me that this is unattended baggage. Tell that blue conductor guy, quick!
Me. Fee.
Oh. Time is it? Oh shit. It's broken. Okay, that's fine.
Great.
Fuck you. There you go.
I'm in. Oh.
What am I meant to do with this?
Sneak back there and fix the train. And get me another ham sandwich.
Me?
Yeah, you. See if they have one with cucumbers in. Just give it your best shot.
My best shot? If I mess up, we'll crash.
I believe in you, Art. I know you come back with a sandwich. Also, you might find a way to stop this train.
Okay. Hey, you can do this. You will do this.
Can I save between this? I'm very hungry. Oh, okay, that's the intro. The door. Treehouse. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, that's a long. Whoa. That's a long game. I'm only here. Yep, I cannot do this. Oh man. That's the full campaign. That's the ending. I would love to play this, but I'm really hungry. I'll finish this level and then yeah, which is good. It's good that they want to show you how to make a full game.
Hey! Hi, I'm the driver.
Oh, thank heavens you're here. This train is out of control. I've done everything I can to distract the passengers, even sing. Quick, get in there.
Well, that was easy. What now, MP? Do you know how to use that thing? Oh, help me stop this train.
Careful! I said careful! Not that bit, the other bit. I'm sure the train is going faster. That's it, Impy. Almost there. You broke it! Is this why trains are so late? The toilet lights have all gone out? What did you do? I'll do it myself. I did it. I did it. Hey! Hey! We're safe! I did it!
If I could stop that train crash, I could do anything, including getting my dragon back.
Esto de eso es rápido. That's very cool. Maybe I'll grab something to like munch on and then come back to play. I'm very tired, but I want to play. 1 second.
This is where my imp keeps track of all the imp quests you've completed, and the ones you've still to try. If you're ever short of something to do, just come here, or visit my imp in your home space.
Look at all the tutorials I have to do. That's nice. Oh shit.
Look at you. This is your aura. Your creativity grows and evolves. Your aura will change to reflect your activities. You can become a specialist at one aspect of dreams, or dabble in every area as you like. It can also help others find you, so you can combine your talents and make something amazing together.
No, I spent a long time on the tutorials. I'm taking a break now. Look at the shit people make. I like how it loads so quick too. I was expecting like 30-second downloader at least. Damn, okay. I even know how to make that staff. That rotate command. I look like Gavrin right now, so I'm gonna be here. Look at this. I'm sorry for the incompleteness of this level. I had very little time to work on my skill and polish of this game. I'll be actively working on this series from here on out. I'm excited for the future. For now, I enjoy playing with the characters. Oh, this is all he's finished, or whoever made this game. That looks pretty good though. Hey, where's my work? Oh, it's R1. Why am I out of stamina or something? Bonfire, bonfire. That's pretty good. I have to follow this. So when you find something, you could choose to follow it.
Welcome back. If you'd like to learn a little more about customizing your home space and maybe unlock some new tools too, just pop over to my imp. A tantalizing new batch of quests has appeared. Complete these to unlock more home space editing tools and win some prizes to decorate with. Okay, let's go wild and change the look of the entire space. Give it some atmosphere.
You can customize anything. Find a stamp.
What else can we change? How about some music? Sounds wonderful. Feel free to potter around and spruce the place up, or head off and practice your skills elsewhere. Welcome to Edit Mode. This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine.
Can I finger draw on the texture of home space? I think so. I haven't done everything yet, but you could draw your textures in game. You could also sculpt it. Like for example, yes. Um, I should finish all the tutorials first. You do need a PS4. Making a group. I don't know if it will take years because people haven't been making. Look at that. I just need a gun. Alright, I'm putting a lo-fi anime beat here. I want to place the ball, not... Yeah! game of the year right here. Man, there is no gun in this game. You have to make it. I probably need to download. Search. Gun. Alright, yeah, man. Should probably end the stream too. Yeah, just watch the rest too. Look at all these guns. Alright, this game's been fun. It's a lot. I've done like a fifth of the no, like 1/10 of the tutorials and a fifth of the campaign, and less than a percentage of what's online. So pretty good game. Can't do it in 1 week for sure. Alright, that's enough for now. Thanks for watching. Bye. Wait, I may exit. I want to exit to the main.
Welcome to Edit Mode. This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine.
Saving. Oh, this is the main one. Game shaping. Oh, you can even put the streaming.
One, two, three. Dream.
Aw. Good job, guys. Well done, game. Very well done. And that's it, eh? Alright. I think that's enough for now. Bye.